Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. With great marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to create an online presence. Hello. I'm super excited for this video because I have been working on these projects for so long and I can't believe I'm finally editing the video of preparing for my pre-order launch! I'm just very happy that I can finally get this out there and share it with everyone. So first things first, my tote purses. These are my pride and joy. These are my babies. I birthed them from my brain. And I also have this little tulip friend. As you'll see in the video later, this isn't the final one. This is the second prototype that I ever made. But I think a lot of people are very excited for this, which makes me very excited for this. And I'm really glad that so many of you love it so much. It makes me very happy. I also made bucket hats to match the purses, but I left those at my office, so you'll just have to see them in the video, but they're really cute. And I also want to do a quick thank you because I literally would have never imagined that I would be able to sit here today and just like be able to come up with designs that I like and like literally make it a thing. So I'm very grateful for all of your support as always, and I really hope you enjoy the video. And by this time the pre-orders would have started, and if you want to check out the whole collection, it's gonna be on my shop applecheeks.art. And yeah, see you there. Now let's watch the video. Good morning. I'm doing something a little bit different today. If you remember, I designed these little tote bag purses recently, and these aren't the final ones, but they're pretty close to the final ones. I'm trying to find an outfit that matches each purse, kind of, or at least like the vibe of each purse. Yeah, I found these leggings that I totally forgot that I have, and they kind of match the yellow bag a lot. And I thought I would match it with something more white on top, and this has yellow detailing. I don't really have too much stuff with yellow on it, so this was the best I can do. And for this purse, it was a little harder because I don't have a lot of red clothes. So originally I was thinking of this sweater, which will match the blue on here, and I was gonna do like a purple skirt with a purple like turtleneck underneath the sweater, but there's no purple on this, and even though I think that would be a fire outfit, it doesn't match as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna match the yellow of here and here with this long dress, and I'm gonna just wear it underneath the sweater. I'm gonna have to also clean myself up a bit and maybe put on some makeup. I'm picking up some caffeine because I definitely need some energy. looks like we have a few photos that are okay. I need to just keep taking them and choose like one or two that are decent. Time for an outfit change. Okay, this is outfit 2. I have more yellow on than before, and I think this matches the yellow bag a bit better. I finished taking photos. It was really cold outside and my outfit was not warm enough for the weather, so I kind of have a runny nose now. But I think I got a few good shots from that little photo shoot. I don't really model or anything like that, so it's kind of something out of my comfort zone, but I think it was fun. So what I was gonna do with these photos was kind of use it as product shots or like sneak peek shots for when I finally have all my merch in. And then I also wanted to use it for like a TikTok.
And it seems to me that you live your life like a candle in the wind.
I got my hats in. My first samples of the hats. Construction wise, I'm really liking it. Like, they're really well made and really high quality. The embroidery is looking very crisp. The color of the embroidery. The main thing that I'm worried about is that this part is a bit more wrinkly. Mainly because this one is bigger on my head, so it doesn't like fill out the whole cap. I'm wondering if they can like add an extra layer under this to make the fabric part more structured, like the rim. Like this part is like super nice because it's like multi-layered, so it's very structured just the way I like it. And then the smaller one, this one like fits my head perfectly. I really like the shape. I kind of like how it's so like hooded. Usually when I wear hats, because they're like so shallow on the top, it'll sit like that on my head and I just don't feel like it does anything. But I love it when it's just like low down and I feel like a spy. The smaller one. I also got the sample for the tote bag purses, and this would be the final sample. So what I made different on the final one is I changed the red color to be brighter. Before it was a little darker, it was almost a maroon color, and the threads of everything, the zipper, also were a bit darker, and I personally wanted like a really bright red. Aside from that, I added a metal clasp right here so that it keeps everything more secure. I also changed this. On the original one, it was a box-shaped ring, and this one is now a D-ring. So I'm hoping that with the clasp, it'll always be centered instead of like teeter-tottering on one side to the other side. Oh, also last thing, I added more space down here. Before, this pink part was touching like all the way at the bottom and I didn't like that, so this moved up. Secret message from my manufacturers. So these are definitely like checked off, ready to go. I can't wait for this to be done. Time to talk to my manufacturer all night long. Hello, let's take a quick break and talk about Squarespace for a little bit, which is the sponsor of this video. It is a all-in-one platform where you can build your own website, run a business, and today I'm going to specifically talk about my portfolio aspect of Squarespace and show you how I add new photos and how easy it is. Okay, so right now I have the Squarespace builder opened up, and this is my website. Today we're gonna focus on my new products. I'm really excited for my shop launch, and I want to also include that in my portfolio so that other people can see the newest things I've been working on and the stuff I'm the proudest of. So the first thing you do is you hover over the section you want to edit, and then you can press edit. And then on the top right corner, there's a plus sign where you have like all of these different things you can add into it, but today I'm gonna add an image and upload a file. I'm gonna add like my banner photo in. And I will put it here. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. It just like breaks up the page a bit more. I'll press save, and because Squarespace offers such beautiful templates, you're able to just drop photos in and you don't have to worry about whether the photos are aligned or if one looks wonky. And so this just saves a lot of time. It looks beautiful, it's very streamlined and easy to use. So if you'd like to check out Squarespace, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can get 10% off by using my code AppleCheeks or by clicking the link in my description. Hi, I'm back from my trip. I was gone for 11 days and now I have to hunker down and finalize this pre-order shop launch. I have a lot to do and I'm trying to finish everything this week because I guess I was assuming that I would work on my trip, which never works out because then you just end up wanting to have fun. Today's focus is photograph everything, have simple shots, also model shots, and maybe like a background shot, like a more natural in the environment shot, and then to make some banners for my website. This is the entire spread of what we're working with. It's a little dark. See, this is kind of why I wish that I worked on my trip, because at least I would have my friend there to help me, and she's good at like taking photos as well. When people say that when you run a business, especially a small business, you have to kind of juggle a lot of hats and a lot of roles, it's very apparent in this video, in my opinion, because I'm behind the camera learning how to use my new camera. I literally, it took me like half an hour to figure out how to set my camera on manual focus mode. And I also had to learn how to be the model in front of the camera. As someone that doesn't really feel comfortable taking photos of myself posing or having people take photos of me, that was kind of a learning curve. Oh my god, I look so dumb. It wasn't even focused on my face. Wait, how do I make it focus on my face? And even after this, I have to learn which ways I would like to edit the photos to give off a certain feeling that I want to portray in them. And I only covered taking the listing photos themselves. This doesn't even include learning how to manufacture and talk to manufacturers or look for manufacturers. It involves so much of being able to quality check something to make sure it's up to your standards. It's figuring how much you want to price your item, researching about how much other people price your item, and coming up with a price that you think is fair for all the work that you've put into the project that you're working on. It involves marketing, marketing emails. It involves social media. It's there's so much that goes into running a business, and I personally love this part because I think this is what keeps the job so interesting, is that you're always kind of being clumsy because everything you're doing in a way is your first time doing it. You're like Bambi walking on ice for the first time. And it's a lot of just embarrassing yourself, failing, saying the wrong things, taking really bad pictures of yourself, and getting better and better and improving as you go. And it also makes your job easier the more you do it as well. So I really enjoy this process. I know in most of these clips, it looks like I'm on the edge of just giving up and laying horizontal on my bed and never getting out of my bed. But I think this is my happiest moment of just being able to work passionately on something that I really enjoy doing and just figuring things out as I go. So I'm glad I can share this little process with y'all and enjoy watching me make a fool of myself. I'm losing steam. I maybe took 1,000,000 photos and I came out with only a few that I kind of like. Let me show you a little preview while we're at it. So in this photo, I was trying to drop my hat perfectly so that it would just land in the center of the frame, floating in midair. I would have to edit my handout, and also it's not in the middle, so I'll crop it somehow, but those were my attempts, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just grab it, and maybe that'll look better. I might take more photos of these. I don't think these turned out amazing. And these are the only portrait shots that I got of myself that I thought were okay. I definitely get more frustrated taking photos. I'm also hungry. I'm very hungry. Maybe I should get some food. No! That doesn't look good. What can I do? What can I do? Found a hack to photograph my hats better. I have this IKEA light, and I was like, I need something that can be inside the hat so it looks round and plump. This is like perfect. Trying to figure out a good group photo. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get one today because it's already getting dark outside and this is not working the way that I wanted it to. It's just something about it doesn't look right.
You know, but what's worse, like farting in an elevator or just like BO in the elevator? I think farting in the elevator is worse, honestly, but
I've at this point been working on editing photos for like the entire day. I've made a dent, but I still have a few more to edit. The reason why I'm taking so long is because the tulips aren't in the colors that my prototype is. Now I'm wondering if it was worth all that time compared to just writing in the description, these colors aren't accurate to the final prototype. The final prototype will look more like blah blah blah. You see how the color on this one is like so much more yellow and this one is white? And then the blues are also more accurate of a color to what the manufacturer sent me at the very end. Had to change this furry part in the back to white because that's like the vase color, and then the blue of the water is supposed to be more of like a aqua blue versus like this light like ultramarine. Yeah, this is definitely closer to what the final one looks like, and this is the prototype. I think I need to learn when to let go and stop being a perfectionist. I was literally going in and like doing my very best to get every single crevice. I mean, it's not perfect. Like if you zoom in, which I'm assuming no one is gonna zoom in, and if you are on my website, please don't zoom in. Literally, if you're not freezing your tofu and putting it into your soup, what are you doing? I don't know how I always end up making a family-sized portion of soup. Today is the last day that I'll be photographing photos. I was supposed to be done yesterday, but I totally forgot to do like a social media group photo, so like a portrait format photo. I thought I would feed myself first, so I'm boiling some soup. My mom has sponsored this soup. Literally everything that's going in the soup she stuffed in my bag before I left from LA. This is the cutest bowl. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm not gonna lie, I've been having the absolute hardest time focusing on getting this one task done that it's already like 3 p.m. now, so the sun is setting. If I don't take the photos now, they won't be taken today. So I think what makes this shop update so different from my past updates is that everything is like big and 3D now, which makes photographing them a lot harder as one person. It's a lot harder when it's not like a flat product that just lays on like a little 15 by 15 sheet of beautiful color paper and snapping a picture from above. I don't even know where to put it in my apartment to make this look nice. Oh my god, but look at the light right now. My new plant is doing well. I love it. Oh wait, I can just take it right here. Right? Right. Ooh, not too bright. The brightness. Wow. I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm gonna buy my own products now. I'm listening to Paloma's podcast right now. I just came back from a walk. I've been feeling the walks recently. The walks have been really nice. These headphones really make my life so much easier. Going on walks, I get really cold ears all the time whenever I go out. As for the shop stuff, I am pretty much done with the website. Product shots, checking all the text, making sure that everything is updated, all the pre-order Q&A sections are updated, and the listing post, I've written all the description and everything. Let me just show you. So yeah, I still need to illustrate and write some stuff on the banner pages, but I'll pretty much have, I think I'll have maybe around like 3 or 4 banners. I've made this pre-order section on the front page that has all 5 of the new products. So they have their own individual like fancy photo, but also their plain photo for people that want to see it on a plain background. Also, because these are pre-orders, I did make a discount, and it'll show up when you check out. It won't show up on the main page, but it's a $5 discount off of any of the pre-order items. And yeah, this time I did price a lot of my stuff higher than I've ever priced it before, because these are significantly like more work and bigger products, and I do believe it's gonna be a lot more work packing and shipping these, since they are so big. I'm thinking either, like, I've seen on Eco Enclosed, they had those like thick paper packaging, which, so it's not like a full-on box, but it's more of like the packaging I've already been using, except like a bigger format. For the tulip plushies, I think this time I'm probably not gonna do a soft packaging. Last time I did like those poly mailers that I got from Eco Enclosed, but this time it's more of like a structured plushie. The inside of it has like, there's like a harder piece on the inside of the vase area so that it stays more structured and it stands better. And then the stems of the tulips are made out of like bendable wire. So I don't want it to get all messed up by putting it in a poly mailer. I'm gonna have to figure out what kind of box will fit this one the best. And then the bucket hats, those are pretty straightforward. Those I could fold in half and stuff in a flat envelope if people order those by themselves. I took a little break yesterday. I went to a JJ Lin concert, and it ended at like midnight, so I probably got home and went to bed at 3, so we have a little bit of a late start. I still need to do most of like the social media posts, so like the TikToks and Reels and just like the main announcement of my pre-order sale. But this time I kind of wanted to do a reel because obviously reels are doing a lot better. I thought I would test it out. If it doesn't work out, I could always make another post with just still photos. This is the first time I'm using like still shots in my reels. I think I might incorporate some video footage if I have video footage. But yeah, come closer, you're too far away. Okay, so right now I have my Final Cut Pro opened. I usually scroll through my Reels or TikTok to find a sound that I really want to use. I used to be more into using like super popular sounds, but then recently I've just been using whatever music that I personally like because I don't want to use a popular sound just because it's popular, because what if the sound is like super weird and like not me? So I've chosen the sound that I want. And then I have record voiceover open on my computer, and I literally just like and then this way you have like the track on your computer. Okay, I just finished the reel. I dropped in a bunch of photos and it was looking really still to me, so what I did was, instead of just having it like a still shot like this, I did like a boom, boom, boom. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm gonna just talk through the music while it's like really quietly playing. So this is the intro scene, then it goes to zooming in, and then the little video shot, zooming in again, detail shots, moving shot again, right to left, and then left to right, moving shot, and then the rotating flowers, and then the concluding scene will come up, and yeah, that's my reel. This is one of my hardest shop updates ever in terms of workload. I think I wasn't acknowledging that the workload for this one would be a lot more than my previous ones because I think I was a little bit too ambitious in what I wanted to achieve as one person, and I was trying to be too many different things. Also, I had just come back from my vacation when I started preparing for everything, and I think my brain was still on fun mode, and it took me a while to get the work vibes back. I think there are perks of doing limited edition drops or like shop updates only a few times a year because I can focus on creating really fun products that I enjoy making without having to worry about like the admin work and packing order aspects at the same time while I'm designing, and it lets me compartmentalize my time into just designing and just manufacturing or just packing and doing customer service. But because I'm swinging back and forth and alternating in like large gaps of time, I think I lose the swing of things of the thing that I'm trying to do because there's just the gap of time in between each is so wide that I forget that there are certain things that I have to check, like how much packaging I have to order before my updates, or I have to make sure I don't forget small things like doing a test order to make sure that the numbers look right, or changing the discount codes for my patrons, and it usually ends up being okay, but there's just that like little adjustment period when I swing back into shop update prep mode. Also, my Patreon early access shop drop is tomorrow for me, like right now, and I am 99% done with everything, I hope. I think the best way for me to prepare myself for dropping my merch to everyone else is by running through my patrons first, and it's easier to catch an issue on the spot when the pool of people is only a few hundred versus a few thousand people browsing. And yeah, I tried really hard to fit little activities in between shop update prep because when I do shop update preps, I do also work on the weekends, so it's kind of like a non-stop schedule of churning out like different things that I need to make this launch go smoothly. And I think because of that, I need to actually force myself to do fun things and to eat good food and to drink water, go on walks and stuff like that in between so I don't burn out. So I think I was pretty successful in doing that this time because although I am a little tired from working hard, I do feel like well rested enough to keep going, and I'm actually like feeling great. But also part of me is super excited for when Saturday rolls around and I can literally just like take a breath, lay on my bed and do nothing for a few hours before I start, you know, packing orders and like figuring out packaging materials and, you know, everything else that comes after the pre-order shop update. And yeah, that's how I ended this week. Oh, hey there, back so soon? I guess you finished the video. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, thank you for loving, living, laughing. Is that the right order? And I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, or month, or year. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! When I was doing my Patreon live drawing, the Google Meets program will literally shut off after an hour if you're on the free trial. And so at the very end, we had no idea how much time was left. So we just all sat there waving at each other for a while. So this is what I'm doing to you all now. Bye!